Arc Maine. Sweetser's Apple Barrel and Orchard in Cumberland is open for the season.
Yeah, it is apple. Well, forget football season. It is apple season. Now, do you have a favorite kind of apple?
Favorite? Oh yeah, Macintosh. How about you?
Totally. I like the. Was it the Pink Lady?
I don't know
the Pink
that
Lady
one.
apples, and I like the Golden Delicious too.
Oh, gold.
Oh yeah. Anyone that's crunchy tastes good.
You know. Macintosh has a little tang to it. It's a good
tang.
fall one.
Near to the tang.
I can't believe we're already talking about apples.
I know.
Fall.
Fall is maybe about a month away. Hey, Arc Maine's Asia Reed is live in Cumberland and tells us what they have to offer as fall is right around the corner. Asia?
Yeah, good morning, you guys. I know that Jeff and Christian want us to slow down and enjoy the last bits of summer, but fall is definitely in the air this morning. We have a little bit of a breeze, but it's still pretty nice out. I'm joined here right now with the owner of Sweetser, Greg. Good morning.
Well, good morning. Great to have you out here.
Yes, tell us a little bit about what we're standing in front of right now. It's a very old tree. Tell us about this tree.
Yeah, this is the start of another apple season. We've been growing apples since the mid-1800s, and this is a Wolf River apple tree. This tree itself is about 125 years old, and we keep some of these real heirloom apples on the property just because they're very cool to have. People come from miles just to see some of these incredible apples, and we have trees that are just planted this spring, so we have the full gamut.
Yes, it sure feels like fall seeing these apples, and they're really big too. You guys opened about a week ago today. What kinds of things do you guys offer for the public?
So we're right in high gear right now. We'll start having fresh cider today. We're just pressing the first pressing with all of our early varieties. We have apple cider. We have apple cider donuts, which have become a huge hit. Our pumpkin crop will start coming in today. We have gourds. We have winter squash. And tons of flowers, mums of all types and colors. So it's nice that it cooled off last night and people are getting in the fall mood. Labor Day is coming, and although we all love summer, the apples are telling us that next season is right around the corner.
Yes, so exciting to hear that you guys have apple cider donuts. That's such a sign of fall. And you guys have pumpkins too.
We do. We have a ton of pumpkins, and they're white pumpkins and they're orange pumpkins and they're little pumpkins and big pumpkins. And, this time of year people love just to have a few on the doorstep, just to start to have that decorative feel go that fall's on the way.
This orchard has been open for such a long time. How does it feel to open up every single year? This sure is a sign that fall is here.
Oh yeah, it's a tradition. For 200 years since the homestead was built here, we've been growing apples and opening to the public. And, it's gratifying. The customers that come in, they're really happy to see that we're open again. We're right in the middle of suburban Maine. We're really close to Portland. In fact, because we are so small and tight, we don't do the traditional pick your own. We pick all the apples. We have them on display at the farm stand. But overall in the state this year, it's a great apple crop everywhere. The pick your own orchards have started their early crop. So people are going to be able to get out, and at other orchards in Maine, you can go pick your own. At ours, we pick them fresh for you. There's just so much variety, and people love to come out, look at the trees, and have a great day on the farm.
Awesome, Greg. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming, and we'll see you in the market, and we'll have an apple and an apple donut.
Awesome. Yeah, guys, we're going to be catching up in a different location here at the orchard, but it sure feels like fall. I'm going to send it back over to Stephanie and Jeff in the studio live at the orchard for Arc Maine. Asia Reed, back to you guys.
Asia, what's your favorite way to eat an apple? Is it just the straight up apple, or do you like apple pie?
My mom makes a mean apple crisp, so That's my answer, apple crisp.
All right, so listen up. Here's the order coming in: a dozen apple cider donuts and about 20 or 30 apples. I think would be fun. But do you have a special order or not?
If they're making up apple crisp, I want some of Asia Reed's mom's apple pie. That sounds so good.
It looks like she's not writing anything down or putting anything on her phone.
It's all in the memory.
Good memory there. Okay.
Welcome back to Arc Maine. It's a big sign that summer is coming to a close and that fall is almost here. The Sweetser's Apple Barrel and orchard is opening up for the season.
And you know, I love apples. I love everything to do with apples. And apples are huge in Maine. I mean, there's something like a little over 80 apple orchards.
What was your favorite again?
Well, I like Golden Delicious, or
Did
I
you say
like
like Pink Lady?
the Pink Lady. But there's like 80 orchards out there, and they manufacture, they pick like about 1 million bushels every year. So we are known for our apples here in Maine. So take that, Washington, all you other states.
Blueberries,
All right?
apples, there's a lot going on.
Hey, ArcMain's Asia Reed is live in Cumberland, and it tells us what you can expect if you head to the orchard this fall. And also, I hope you took our order, because we're expecting donuts a little later today.
Yeah, well, good morning, Jeff and Stephanie. Fall is definitely in the air here at the orchard in Cumberland, and it's but they've been open for about a week now, so they're definitely kicking off the season, kicking it off right. I'm joined here with the owner, Greg. Good morning, Greg.
Hey, good morning. Great to see you. It's a beautiful day, and
Yes.
it's kind of a fall day today.
Yes,
Labor Day's around the corner.
Yeah, it sure is. Tell us where we are right now.
I missed the question. I'm so sorry.
Tell us where we're standing right now. Yeah.
We are right at the farm stand right here in Cumberland Center. And again, this orchard's been around for a couple hundred years, and we are just excited to kick off another year. We've got a ton of apples. We've got fresh corn and tomatoes. The winter squash has been coming in already. But we already have about 6 varieties on the market right now. We've gone through our first 3 or 4 varieties already of the summer apples, and we grow a total of 75 varieties here. So there's always something new in the market.
Yeah.
And that's what's so great.
Yeah, there's so much here. Let's take a look inside right now. Tell me what you guys have.
So we have, this has been a great season for peaches in the state of Maine. There are so many peaches growing across Maine that we'll have them for at least 3 or 4 more weeks. We have great crab apples for people who like making crab apple jelly. We've got some of the early apples, Vista Bella. Our most famous heirloom apple is the Red Gravenstein. That's one of the most popular for pies and apple crisp. We'll start getting right into the Macintosh this week. The very early Macs are delicious. They're still hard and green. The earlier apples, the Paula Reds, Jersey Macs, Ginger Golds are just as sweet as can be. So the neat thing is people like to come here every week, see what's new in the market. We will have a whole display of our heirloom and limited edition apples, and we'll have up to 24 varieties at any one time of these very rare and limited edition apples.
That is awesome, and it sure smells so delicious in here. It smells like apples, it smells like fall. What else do you guys have in here? I know there's a few things that you can make with desserts.
Yeah, probably the favorite extra that we have are apple cider donuts. Hi-Fi Donuts in Portland is our exclusive supplier. They use our cider. They actually feature our apple cider donuts at their shop all fall. And then we have Cumberland Baking does all of our apple fries fresh every single day. Mini pies, hand pies. We have great cookies. We have Maine maple syrup. We have Maine honey, and we have an entire line of preserves under our label. The most popular being apple butter. Apple butter is certainly a prized. And my mother, Connie, who just recently passed away, she was the real matriarch of the property. Her Connie's Apple Crisp Mix.
That's right over there, right? Let's go see it. Let's go check it out.
So we have the Apple Crisp Mix, and her favorite apple was the Red Gravenstein. So like the next 2 weeks is like peak apple crisp season with the real fall flavors. And then we have plenty. Coffee by Design does our own label for coffee. So we have 3 different blends of the coffee. And our staff is busy getting all of the baked goods out for the morning, because we kick off full-time operations tomorrow, which is Friday. We're open 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. every single day of the week, right through the middle of December. So season's here. We're excited. Business has been great. People really love coming back out. It's really a family tradition for so many people. We see generations of families, and now all their little kids come out. It really is heartwarming.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for having us, Greg.
Well, thanks for coming out, and we'll get you an apple cider donut and fresh apple before you leave today.
Ooh, I feel like the newsroom might be jealous that I'm getting something.
We're sending them back to the newsroom. Don't you worry. You'll get your fair share, I guarantee.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
Asia.
All right, I'm going to send it back. You guys must be excited. I know you heard that.
Can you ask him what his favorite apple treat is at the store there, if Greg is still there?
Yeah, let me ask. What's your favorite apple or apple tree that you guys have here?
Or
Well,
treat?
you know, we do love the red Gravenstein. It's just got one of
Or
the
treat, sorry, treat, apple treat.
apple treat. Well, it's got to be the apple cider donut.
Oh.
For sure.
Duh.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
great. Thanks. So you'll test them today.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
You can collaborate. My favorite.
All right, sounds good, Greg. Thank you. Back over to you guys in the
so
studio,
we're gonna
live
get a
in
taste test a
Cumberland
little
for
later,
Arc
right?
Maine Age Read.
Asia,
Tasty.
great interview. Apple cider donuts on the way.